ステージ6までクリアしてしまいよったか。こうもあっさりと語られてしまっては番組のスポンサーに怒られてしまう。
スポンサーに怒られちゃうんですか？っていうことは番組終わっちゃうかも。春菜初出演だったのにいきなり番組打ち切りなんて。
いやいや、打ち切りとまでは言ってないぞ。
そうですよね。まだ最後のステージがありますもんね。
最後のステージ？
そうです。あの UFO をご覧ください。
春菜くん、UFO は分かったんだが誰が乗るんじゃい？
もちろん無常さん、あなたです。
俺かよ。相手はステージ6まで勝ち抜いてきたんだぞ。危ないじゃねえか。怪我でもしたら俺のファンが泣くぞ。まだ家のローンも残ってるし、だいたいそんなこと。
それもこれも番組のため、視聴率のため。ではこれが本当に最後のステージ。クリアすることができるか。チャンネルはそのままで。無常さん、頑張ってください。
Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Dream Mix TV World Fighters Brawl. I'm your host CPC Gamer, and in the last episode I kinda got wailed on by a bunch of 80s relics. Do you know what the depressing thing is? This game doesn't support team fights. That was a free-for-all battle and I still managed to lose it. Anyways, this is our final boss, Mujo. Except for in America where he was called Mr. Meanie. The game works on the same collect all of the hearts before you run out of time premise as we've been playing through the one-on-one standard fights. It's just Mujo tends to hang around in this gigantic UFO out of your range. Except, oh wait, I'm a gun, I don't have a range. Speaking of which, something that I've been meaning to show off, well, the majority of this recording. Shoop-de-whoop! Yep. You can charge up your gun, and the final attack is shopping wops and mud clips and assorted other internet catchphrases designed to garner hits. Mujo has one or two leading animations, and so long as you pay attention to what he does, you know how to respond to his attacks. Also, don't think you can just stand on one of these top platforms and start wailing on him, because these two asteroids will drop on your head, and you will take massive amounts of damage. Interestingly enough, this fight is, I would say it's easiest as Megatron, but Solid Snake is a very close second, mainly because he has the ability to stick C4 explosive to stuff. So you just get up close to Mujo and plant a bomb on him, wait for him to forget that it's there. It's actually pretty great. Oh, we've also just demonstrated a glitch. If you tell Megatron to transform while he's lying down, he'll transform through the floor. It doesn't actually bug out the game as you may expect, it doesn't fall through the floor and out of the stage. It seems to be a contingency that they planned for, but even so, it's kind of cute that they still left it in. I also like that one of the best ways to attack this guy is some sort of flying elbow drop. Oh, there you go. That's what happens when he drops the moon on your head. By the way, I said that this fight is easiest as Megatron. He does seem to have a bunch of attacks that are timed in such a way as to screw over any Megatron player. Like, if you do charge your gun to full capacity, generally speaking, he will duck out the way almost as soon as you fire it. It's kind of annoying. Either way, we finished the final stage. With a 100% approval rating, that is not too shabby at all. Let's watch the glorious ending, shall we?
畜生！こんな番組の司会引き受けるんじゃなかったぞ！覚えてろよー！ドハー！
Wasn't that worth it? Think you'll find it was. So, that's the end of DreamMix TV World Fighters, excuse me. Game with such a long title I keep forgetting what it's called. Well, it's the end of the story mode at any rate. I do want to show off a few more bits and pieces they included in the game, and we'll come to that stuff in the next couple of videos. All in all, I think that this is, well, it's a pretty solid title. Some of the level designs are pretty uninspired, I think, but you really could say that about games like Smash Brothers. If you look at the Animal Crossing stage in Brawl, it's a straight line with one platform. That's pretty uninspired right there. So, I mean, it's kind of forgivable that the Adventure Island stage in this is mostly flat, or that Big Shell is just two platforms that are straight lines. As good as the game is, and I know I mentioned this before, I can see why it didn't get localized. A lot of the characters are ones that they existed only in Japan, so, you know, Pro Power-kun, Licca-chan, Microman, Momotaru, Manjimaru. I mean, you don't necessarily need to know the backstory for characters in a mascot fighter like this one, but some of the characters only make sense from a cultural standpoint. Like, there's this one character, Bimbogami. He's the spirit of poverty, and while this is a recognized figure in Japan, there's no Western counterpart for that. We'd have no way of translating it, and I mean, I think they were a bit lackluster with some of the characters they put in the game. Think of some of the characters they could have put in there, like Goemon, the guys from Contra, literally anybody from Suikoden. Bonk could have been in this game. That would have been amazing. And instead, they left him out in favour of a Titanic baby that farts on you. I mean, come on, Japan. I'm also not too keen on how limited some of the move pools are, but I suppose that's to be expected in this kind of mascot fighter, as opposed to, like, Marvel Capcom styles, where you need 6 thumbs to be any good at it, you know? So yes, as the screen fades to black and these glorious credits roll up into the sky, this is the end. Kind of. In an effort to record even more content for you guys, I'm going to show off Mission Mode, which, for whatever reason, this game calls Caravan, and, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 other brawls just to show off some of the characters that I didn't get to include? We'll see. But, until the next video, goodbye. By the way, I hope you can read all of this stuff, because I haven't got a clue what anything says. Except for that. And that. Hey, guess what? We're still not done. Let's see how well we did. D rank! Oh, I see what you did there, game. Hey! That'll do me. Alright, bye everybody.